National League, Garvey, Cedeno, now Morgan getting the lead runner.
Carl Yastrzemski up for the first time. A strike in the corner to him. He's hitting .331. He is second now in the American League in batting to Rod Carew. Carl has 11 homers, 54 runs batted in. Perennial all-star for the Red Sox. And this is the Allegheny Club. This is one of these private clubs we have in all the new stadiums in baseball. Look at them, isn't that? That's a tough way to watch a ball game, huh?
I'll tell you, the good old days are right now.
A little more dessert, sir?
Oh, yes, please.
Jackson's at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Reggie, a big man, though, is an excellent base runner. He's stolen 10 times in 14 attempts this year. American League trailing by 1 run. He reaches and pokes it down the left field line. Garr racing. No one can get to it. It's in the seats. 1 ball, 2 strike count to Carl Yastrzemski.
Amazing thing about the man right there, Reggie Jackson, and he reminds me so much like Mickey Mantle. He can dominate a game in so many different departments. Jackson told me before the ball game, he said, watch, I'm going to be the star of this game. He believes every game he's going to go into that he's going to be the dominant force. That's what kind of confidence he has.
He's got that great quality that all-stars have, which is called, Pete Reiser called it, inner arrogance. He knows he can do it, and that's the way you have to feel to get the job done.
And it's stabs by Morgan at first, and he took a base hit away from Yastrzemski. No runs, a hit, 1 left. And the score at the end of 4 1/2, 3-2 National. And Ralph Garr up. He is struck out and fouled out.
Here's the time of the ball game I like to watch to see how pitchers, if they continue to work the same way. They've been getting Garr on hard stuff inside. They've been staying inside with him.
Garr, oh, a great stop by Yastrzemski to rob Garr of a double. Yastrzemski makes the play of the game for the American League here in the last of the 6th.
Yaz moving off the base with Schmidt, and that's a difficult play because his momentum was going towards second base after he moved off the bag after makes a nice dainty tag. He was blowing a bubble there as he did it. Took it so nonchalantly.
So at the end of 6 innings, the National League 4, the American League 2. Carl Yastrzemski will lead off. For years, the top defensive left fielder in the major leagues, and he's now developed into a fine fielding first baseman. Let's take a look at that play again that he turned in earlier in this game.
That was Mike Schmidt on first base. Yaz was holding him on, and he stole a base hit, a possible double. Schmidt might have scored, and the ball hit down that line.
The amazing Mike Marshall, who gets his feelings hurt if he can't pitch every day. The Dodgers have played 97 games this year, and Marshall's pitched in 66 of them. He's won 11, lost 4. An earned run average of 2.31, and he saved 13. We have Dave Cash at second base, replacing Joe Morgan. And Yogi's about emptying the bench, getting everybody in. Carl was robbed of a base hit his first time up by Morgan. Marshall slows up on him.
That's a screwball, and I think Yastrzemski's going to be surprised if he throws them anymore because he throws 3 different kinds. One that breaks straight down, 1 right, and 1 left. I've never seen anything like it, Joe. Have you?
No way. The thing that was interesting to me, Tony, is watching Bench give the signals. The 3 was the signal for the screwball, and he just kind of hung. The first one, it was outside, and they came back with 3, and he really snapped one off. He not only changed his speed and the break, but he delivery.
He nearly had him struck out. That was the screwball again, one of the 3. And you can see Yastrzemski was completely baffled by that. All he could do was hold up when he swing.
That's the one that looks like a curveball, but it's a screwball. I don't know how he gets his arm into that kind of position to throw it to break into a left-handed hitter.
2-2 count to Yastrzemski. Beats it foul. Marshall, at this pace that he's going this year, will pitch in 110 games when it's all over. He holds the major league record now for most appearances in one season, set with Montreal last year of 92. Can you imagine a man working in over 100 games in a season? 3-2 to Yastrzemski.
You don't think he signed one of those old contracts like the workers used to do, where he worked by piecework?
Here's that screwball. Let's look at it again in slow motion.
Look at his
This and a
arm.
little bit up in the strike zone. He changes speeds on it so well. That's the thing.
3-2, and Yastrzemski blasts it foul into the National League bullpen. The American League is trailing by 3 runs in the top of the 8th inning. They've lost 10 of the last 11 games, and they're in a hole tonight. Airman division.
I couldn't see it.
3-2. Foul again. He came in with a fastball that time. A few weeks ago, you might remember, Mike Marshall set a record of pitching 13 consecutive games in a row. We have banners sprayed all over this park tonight. 3-2. Yastrzemski is on to lead off the 8th inning.